Good morning. What's up, Facebook? It's 8:31. I'm going to be talking to Anthony Macaluso. He has the answers to all of life's problems. That's why I have him in studio this morning. Share this out. If you have a problem going on in your life, I'm going to let Anthony answer it for you. He has the solutions. And you know what? If there's any time that we need answers to solutions,
you bring me.
It's right now, and we need Anthony Macaluso to answer them. This is KHEA, and we're going to get started on the FM right now. Good morning. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. That is Maddie Mullins. Speak to me. Maddie Mullins is one of my favorite artists on KHEA, maybe one of my favorite artists of all time. And I had the honor of talking to Dustin Bowen with Lucchese the other day, and he's good friends with Maddie. And I felt bad because I was like, Dustin, put in a word with Maddie. You know, I'd love to interview him here on KHEA. Bring. I want to talk to Maddie Mullins. But this is Kickstart. My name's Gardy. It's 8:32. This is KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM. I have my good friend, Mr. Anthony Macaluso, here in studio. What's up, Anthony?
What is going on? We're here to answer life questions.
You know, you were maybe my first Zoom interview.
Yeah.
And it went great.
It did.
You were in your really cool room, and you had your championship belt.
I did.
That was maybe one of my favorite Zoom interviews so far.
That's good.
Have you been doing a lot of Zoom?
I have Zoomed way too many hours.
What kind of meetings? What kind of stuff?
Real estate, concerts. So we've been doing a lot of Zoom concerts with one of my favorite bands. So you pay and
really?
It's just one-on-ones, yeah.
That's cool. It's like a private concert?
Yep. And you pick whatever you want.
Is it Chevy's band?
I said
the
favorites.
3-chord Wonder Kids?
No.
Santa Fe, Texas. One of the best from Santa Fe.
They would pay me. So yeah, no, that's been pretty fun. My wife got it for me this last one for my birthday last week. We usually travel to go see them, and this year they did it online.
So the Wonder Kids did an online reunion.
Not the Wonder Kids.
The Wonder Kids.
They should.
Yes, at the Thumb Weber. At the Thumb Weber. Yeah. If we can get some internet out there.
Yeah, we can.
Then we're good to go.
Let's do this. Chevy, listen.
So if this is like your first time to tune in, this is going to be maybe one of my favorite shows ever. You know, Anthony has the solutions to most of life's problems. If you're looking to buy a house, Anthony got you covered. If you're looking to sell a house,
got you covered.
If you're looking to get a bounce house, keep the kids entertained,
got you covered.
And if you're looking to protect your house,
got you covered.
And, you know, Anthony, you have a lot going on, and we always kind of joke about what your next business is going to be.
Yep.
What is your next business going to be?
I can't tell you that yet.
Is there really something in the works, like a restaurant or something?
No, I'm done. I'm retiring.
You're retiring from like working in general?
Everything. 35. I'm a self-made husband. So I'm a trophy husband.
Hey, that's a lot of work, keeping yourself in shape, just working out and just like doing the yard work and stuff.
It is.
It's good times. It's good times. Right.
Yeah.
So
nothing new.
Let everybody know. So you do have multiple businesses. What do you have going on?
Not much, man. I say not much. We obviously still real estate, and then we are looking for a location right now for our gun store. So if you're in the Galveston County area and you have a spot to rent, and it's in a good location, and you want to rent a fun little gun store, hit us up. You know,
man, there's so many places. If they just heard that, they're going to be like fighting for the business.
I am in. I'm not a newbie.
Yeah.
A lot of people are worried, it's a new gun store. I'm not a newbie. Been doing this for a long time.
Right.
So, we want to stay in Galveston County, Santa Fe, League City, Dickinson, somewhere we can get zoned.
It's Galveston County.
Yeah.
In Galveston County. So you're open to anywhere in the county?
I am, yeah.
Okay. How much space do you need?
1,000 square feet. I'll be happy.
1,000 square feet?
Yeah.
And you can make it work? Like, what kind of stuff do you carry right now? It's the Gun Vault of Texas, right? Yep. LLC on Facebook?
Yeah. We carry, I've got really everything right now. Anything and everything you need, we have it.
And I remember seeing people post on the internet like, hey, I'm going to just, the big store, they're out of this. I went to Galveston, everywhere. They're out at times.
We never ran out.
How is that?
You got to know the right people. Like I said, this ain't my first year in this.
Mm-hmm.
So you know the right people. You make good relationships, and you get taken care of.
Okay.
So we're good.
Are you tempted just to buy and use like all the stuff that you have?
Not at all.
Well, how?
Because I've been in business for a long time. My mindset is business, and guns were never really my thing. whenever I first started in the industry. And now, I mean, I love them. I have fun with them. They're a fun little hobby, and it's a good tool. But still, it's all business.
It's all business. So that's just one of your business, the Gun Vault of Texas LLC. Let's talk, Rockin' Rivers. What is Rockin' Rivers?
Rockin' Rivers is my bounce house. Well, it's not mine. It's my kid's, to be honest with you. He's the boss. He tells me what to do. We do bounce houses and party supplies and water slides. Water slides right now are the hottest thing. And we have been very fortunate this past few months we've been selling out almost every weekend on water slides. So
yeah.
It's been really cool. We're fortunate. I can say that.
I saw somebody make a Facebook post, and they were pretty specific. I can't remember even who it was. They said, I need a water slide. I want to spend less than this amount, and I only need it for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I looked.
Guess who got them?
Did you?
We did.
That was you?
Yeah.
Who was the person?
I don't know. They're in, I forget where they're at. They're booked for next week.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I can't remember who it was.
I don't either.
Yeah.
But somebody tagged us, and I commented on it, and she actually, we're going to give it to her longer. The thing is most people charge by hour. I don't charge by hour, man. We're not in this to make a killing. We're in this to help people out and keep the business going. And if you have financial problems, but you want your kids to have fun and you need some help, call us. We're here to help. We just did one. Mary Bass a few weeks ago. She was like, I think it was on a Saturday, and she needed it for a Sunday. And I was like, you know what? I'll make it work. And Mary's done so much for everybody. So I was like, you know what? We'll donate it to you. Let's do that. And obviously she wouldn't take that. So we did her husband cooked me an awesome brisket and a slab of ribs, and we had a good time.
Ah, Mr. Mary's Barbecue.
Yeah.
It's really good, huh?
Yeah. The man knows his meat.
Did you have any of the barbecue sauce that he does?
I didn't. No, it was just, so I didn't even pick it up. It was my workers. And I say workers, it was the crew.
It was River, your son.
Yeah, my 3-year-old son went and picked up a 700-pound bounce
go get the brisket.
Go get it, kid. Yeah. Couldn't even pick up the brisket. But, yeah, no, it was really good. No sauce. That's the thing, though. If you don't need sauce, you know it's a good brisket. Mm-hmm. And that's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Have you seen what's going on with, like, meat prices right now?
I have.
I went to one of my favorite places maybe like 2 days ago, and they had to put a notice like, hey, due to, what's going on in the meat industry, we had to adjust our prices a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. We're fortunate, too, is we butcher our own animals. We have cows and all kinds of fun little animals that we use to eat.
Yeah. You have chickens, huh?
I do. Got more coming in.
Okay.
We have 30 chickens coming in. So this is like this month.
These are animals that are just like at your house. Like,
yeah, well, I mean, they're in our yards or our pasture, but yeah.
Yeah, and these are you a farmer too? Are you like selling this to the public, or is this just hey, I got to eat. Anthony has to eat.
Yeah, I don't like buying from the grocery store. I like knowing what's in our meat.
Okay.
We tried a garden this year. It didn't work.
What went wrong?
I don't know.
What were you planting?
My wife put green beans and just some vegetables. But from what I was told, we planted everything too close. I've never done gardening before in my life. I think it's the most boring thing in the world. Uh-huh. And I'm okay buying vegetables from the store. Not okay with meat. And it didn't go too well.
You don't have to buy eggs, right?
No.
Hey, I have to read this comment, and it's from Johnny Blade. Good morning, Johnny Blade. Good morning, sir.
We had a conversation about Johnny yesterday, me and Chevy.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how this conversation's about to go, Mr. Blade.
I love that. This comment's it's awesome. He said, I rented a bounce house and it popped. I guess I weigh too much.
Oh, Johnny. We were talking good about you, by the way, buddy. I've been enjoying he's been posting some old videos, some wrestling matches that he's been doing, and I've enjoyed those.
I have too. I've watched him. For me, and I've struggled. I need to see a picture of young Johnny Blade because I'm like, which one's Johnny Blade?
It is different.
Yeah, it's different, and I can't tell which one he is, to be honest. Because the cameras, I mean, I'm not sure what year those were. Maybe early 2000s, late 90s, right?
Yeah.
And, it's probably like on a VHS camcorder that they got transferred to a digital file. And
Johnny's probably recording it with his phone. Just sitting there in front.
Putting the VHS in, and then you record it. Hey, whatever it takes to get it done.
Right? Hey, no, I've enjoyed them. So thank you for putting those up. It kind of breaks up the day. So good job, Johnny.
Cool. Cool.
I think that's the nicest I've been to him.
I like Johnny Blade.
He's a good dude.
He is.
He's a good heel.
He is a good character.
Yeah.
Good man.
Probably his real life. He's just mean.
Yeah, and
all the time.
And he's with UPW, Undisputed Pro Wrestling, and I know you've sponsored some of those events, right?
I love them. They're a blast. I'm hoping very soon we can get some shows going. I miss them.
Mm-hmm. I know they've done some stuff in Santa Fe, which is where you're from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was that an easy decision, just like sponsoring
100%.
An event like that?
100%. Bart, I reached out to Bart after the first show is what it was. I called him, said, hey, I want to do some, if we can do something together, let's do it. And we've been at every show since.
Mm-hmm.
We missed one Bay Cliff show. That was because of the daggum Rockin' Rivers.
Who rang the bell? Because you were able to ring the bell at least one.
I did it at one of the Bay Cliff shows.
Uh-huh.
And then I was going to do it at the Santa Fe show, but we had I had a lot of people with us that day, so I just kind of wanted to hang out.
You didn't want to show off?
No.
Be the star?
No, because Chevy just makes fun of me. He's like, man, your bell ringing's weak. I'm like, well, give me a bell. Let's practice at the house, bro.
Oh, man.
First time ringing the bell.
Yeah. So right now it's 8:42. This is KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. My name's Gardy. Talking to my friend Anthony Macaluso. If you're watching on social media, feel free to share this out. If you have a question about life's issues, life's problems, maybe something going on in the world or something going on specifically in your life.
Is anything going on in the world?
There's a lot of stuff going on right now, Anthony.
Oh.
Do you watch the news?
No, I really don't. I don't.
Maybe that's a good thing. But if you have any questions about life's issues, the deep stuff, the surface stuff, ask Anthony.
I'm here.
That could be a segment. Ask Anthony. And
it may not be good, but just ask.
Yeah.
I can talk with the best of them.
Yeah. So if you have a question.
Please, somebody ask a question. We are sitting here just staring at each other like, what are we going to talk about today? This was something at 8:30 last night.
Yeah.
We messaged each other. It was like, let's do this. Why not?
Yeah.
We'll just banter.
Okay, so we've talked about some of your businesses. You have, the Gun Vault of Texas LLC. You have Rockin' Rivers Bounce House and Party Supplies.
That was no Corona, by the way.
I'm thankful for that. Thank you for that. And then the other thing that you can help people out with is their home buying needs, or if they need to sell a house.
Yeah.
What's going on in the housing market?
Real estate market. Real estate.
The real estate. What's going on with it?
It is really, really good. And it's really weird to say with everything going on in the world, this is going to be one of the better years that I've had. And we're very fortunate for that. It's really busy. I'm showing houses like crazy. We're putting contracts in. The market hasn't slowed down at all. I've seen some decrease with other realtors, but for me personally, it's been great. No complaints.
Yeah. How is that? I mean, that's not across the board, or is it? Because it seems like with the uncertainty of life that people would be like, I'm putting this on hold, or just...
I haven't had that issue.
Yeah.
Interest rates went down for a little bit, and I keep a good pipeline of people. So you just you work what you have. You may have somebody. I've got some people right now from last year. They had credit issues, and it's time. They're ready. So we're moving forward. So you just build.
Yeah.
You can't just stop at the closing table. You have to keep going.
It's about relationships and real estate as a realtor, right?
Yep. 100% relationships.
Yeah.
And I'm really bad. You keep seeing that bug fly around, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm really bad at it because I stretch so thin. I'm doing so much stuff, but you're always going to get a text from me. I'm going to check up on you, and just, my real estate people become friends. It's really strange because some of these people I've never met in my life, and those 35, 40 days that you spend with them, talking to them every day, you become really good friends.
On average, is that how long it takes somebody to find a house? Because I've seen
No. That's just under contract.
Okay.
I mean,
sometimes it's a long
it's a very
potentially
long process.
Years.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
My friend Christina, who she's with Tink's Towing, her and her husband, they own that, and I've seen that she's been looking for a house. There was one, and this is stuff she posted on her public social media page. So she had mentioned that like the first one, something happened and didn't work out. They found another one. There was some issues with a couple things. The seller said, hey, we'll fix that. And there was a foundation thing, and they said, no, we're not going to do that. Yeah. Which, I'll tell you this, it goes for anything in life. If the foundation's messed up, everything's potentially messed up, right? That's very important.
I mean, and yes, you can get it fixed, but it's still, there could still be issues down the road. But
yeah,
that's one of the 4 things I look for. There's more than 4, but those are your main cores that you look for. And yeah, foundation is one of your biggest expense.
Okay, so here's a question from Robert, and Anthony has the answers, and there's another one that
Do we know this, Robert?
I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Zegarelli.
I know this, Robert.
Zegarelli, is that correct? Okay,
Let's go.
He said, Anthony, tell us your thoughts on home rates at this time.
Home values are they're going up.
Mm-hmm.
They're going up really high. And I know in Galveston County, everybody's complaining about the taxes, and I'm one of them. I'll complain with you. But yeah, home rates and home values are just continuing to grow throughout our area. Thank you, Robert.
That's a good one.
I'll see you in a few days. You got the bounce house coming.
He also has a question about your shirt. He wants to know about that T-shirt. So describe it if somebody's listening on the FM. That's a really cool shirt.
It is a 1980s Macho King T-shirt. So I knew the shirt would be brought up. I have got a closet full of clothes. I am worse than some females with clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say I wear like 8 shirts.
Are you a hoarder?
No, I have no problem throwing stuff away.
A T-shirt hoarder, though.
Yeah, no. If you want to know, like 80% of the stuff Chevy wears are for me. I have no problem donating clothes. I'll just go buy new ones. But it seems that I have probably 30 Macho Man shirts, and they're always in rotation. So most people will see me in a Macho Man shirt, and they're like, bro, what is up? I'm like, it's just.
Do you have any doubles? Like some of the same Macho Man shirt?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. People just buy them and bring them to me. Or I'll forget that I have it, and I'll buy it. But, yes, this is a 1980s Macho King shirt.
Vintage.
I love it. ProWrestlingTees.com. Not a sponsor at all, but
yeah,
that's where I buy.
But they should be.
They should.
Yeah.
Chicago. That's where they're at. They have a huge. They're building a new building, and they just did a huge portrait of Andre the Giant.
You know, there's a bunch of indie wrestlers that are on that
Pro Wrestling.
on that as well, which is really cool because you can get like.
You can get anything. Gino's got, I think, a store there.
Yeah.
Kylie Ray's got some stuff there.
Rachel Rose.
Yeah.
She has some shirts that are available there.
It's a cool place because they're huge on independent, but they do obviously have
the Macho Man, the Macho King.
Well, they buy the licensing from the people.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they didn't buy it from him, but they buy it from
his estate.
Yeah, somebody. And then they have AEW now. So
yeah, speaking of T-shirts, I see that Paul with Southern Sass. I ran into him at Cool Cow Creamery over the weekend. I was leaving. He was getting there, but it was good to see him.
Yeah, we were. I was up there last week picking up some banners for the Bounce House stuff, and they did one of my license to carry classes 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah,
or 3 weeks ago. So yeah.
So you offer LTC, license to carry. If somebody, what is that? What does that mean?
Where you can legally carry a firearm on your person.
Okay.
So yeah, we do. I try to do them twice a month. I've got one this Sunday. We sold out really, really quick. They tend to sell out quick. I've got my next one is July the 5th. I do them on Sundays just because most people don't work on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to kind of accommodate. We hold them out in Alvin, and then we shoot over in Alvin also. It's a big country shooting range.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I feel like having a gun store, offering ammo and stuff is one thing, but then it's almost turning into like a full one-stop shop. You know what I mean?
I do a lot of education stuff. We've I've been doing this for a long time. I've taught a lot of classes, and I think safety is number one.
For sure.
I will not allow you to take a class if you've never touched a gun, an LTC class, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So we were going to train you because I want you to A, be comfortable, and B, be proficient.
Okay. So there's some people that are tuning in and they want to say hello. So your niece says, this is from Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
She says, tell Anthony to say your niece says hi.
Hi,
and
Sharon.
Then from Heather, the one says Uncle Tony. Can I call you that?
No.
Uncle Tony?
My nephew does. That's it.
When I think of like Tony, I think of like Tony the Tiger, and it reminds me of being a kid.
He's great.
Yeah, it's great, right?
So my niece, just real quick, they live in San Antonio, but her and her husband started this company recently, and they build just stuff out of wood. So I just ordered a picnic table that's sunk in a little bit, and you put your chicken feet in it, and the chickens eat out of it. And so yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. They're making some cornhole games for us.
Are they making any of those little picnic tables for squirrels? Because I've seen a lot of people doing those.
They probably are.
Yeah.
They're talented. I'm super happy for them. They just got married last year, and or maybe it was I don't even what year we're in.
2020. Do not ever forget.
Okay, so we're in June.
Yes.
It was this year, I believe.
We're about halfway through this year.
Yeah, and we haven't been out of the house since March.
And it just started. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like the year just started and we're halfway through. How does this happen?
Because what's going on? What's in the studio that keeps flying around?
It's me.
It's not you because I keep seeing it. Yeah, it's been a crazy year.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for the second half. I think we're gonna.
If
the
you
best
can't see,
comeback.
we got our fingers crossed.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good comeback at the second half. And
we can't take a step forward or take a step back, can we? I guess we could. I shouldn't say that.
I don't know.
We're not saying that.
Hey, but how cool is that SpaceX launch?
Oh yeah.
Did you watch that rocket take off?
Oh yeah. I'm a huge Elon Musk fan. I think what he's doing is pretty cool.
It is, yeah.
I have real bad ADD. I just keep seeing that thing. I'm like, yeah, no, I think a lot of the stuff he does is cool. The SpaceX, I'm a huge Tesla fan. I think those are neat. He seems like an interesting cat.
Yeah.
To say the least.
I agree. I had to kind of wheel and deal with my kids to turn it on the television because Blippi was like on YouTube. It's like, well, everybody's, you know who Blippi is? Does your son do Blippi?
No.
Blippi is a YouTube guy, and I'm sure he has like toys and like a whole line of stuff. But Blippi, he's just a YouTube dude, has like his little outfit, and he does these little videos for kids. And I was like, okay, this is on YouTube on the television.
Go back to this.
We can watch, and you've seen this one before. Can we please turn this off so that way I can watch, the space launch? Nah, it's okay. And I was like, I'm gonna have to watch this on my phone. But no, it ended up working out. I was like, this is once in our lifetime. This is like 2011. It's they don't do this all the time. Blippi's on all the time.
No, that was pretty cool. And I seen it landed 2 days ago maybe. I don't know. I lose track of days. But the shuttle landed back down, and everybody was safe. Got back into where they needed to be.
Yeah,
the space station.
I think one of the coolest things is we were able to see inside of I'm gonna call it the cabin, like the astronauts.
How
while
neat
they're
was
in
that
the air.
no?
That's nuts. And you could see like they did a back view of them where it literally looked like they're in space.
Mm-hmm.
My wife was like, "Are they in space?" I was like, "I think so. The Earth looks like a globe." And then I was talking to someone else the other day at church, and they were like, "Do people still think the Earth is flat? Like even after
100%, bro?
They see that
100%. There are some crazy websites out there where everybody still fights it.
This guy.
Yeah.
It's right. This is KHEA Radio.
You look fancy.
99.5 FM. It's 8:54. We got about 5 minutes left, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody has any questions, ask Anthony.
Live questions.
The segment is still going on. You can text me right now, 346-704-1806. You can ask me on social media on Facebook, and we'll get that asked to Mr. Anthony Macaluso. We already answered some really big questions this morning.
Yeah.
And I say we, I mean you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
So like somebody wants to know where they can get that tee, it's prowrestlingtees.com.
Yeah. Macho King.
If somebody wants to know about the housing market, Anthony's already asked it. You're going to have to go back and watch this again.
Right. I'm not answering him again. No rerun questions, people.
It's a one-time a limit one per customer, please. Question. Yeah. So what do you think is like the next step for yourself? Like you have a lot going on, and we talk about this all the time. What's the next step?
I got back into school again.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff are you taking?
Can't talk about that.
Is it real estate?
No. Oh, I'm still doing real estate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's one really cool thing about the being stuck at home. I had these classes scheduled, and obviously they wouldn't let us go to them, so we take them at home. But they're brutal. They're like all day, 8 hours a day for 4 days, and then you take a break and you do it again. You take a break and do it again. So my next round is in like 2 weeks, and I'm dreading it, but it's the last class. So this is like they call it the Masters of Real Estate. Mm-hmm. So
cool.
Oh no, it's brutal.
We'll always staying on top of it, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I've got big things I'm trying to do in that, but no, we've got other stuff obviously working, and I haven't told anybody in my family, so I didn't want to release what I was doing.
With the school, with the other classes?
My wife obviously knows.
There's a lot. Okay, so like a lot of the schools I've seen, and I've talked to College of the Mainland, and I've seen Galveston College post some stuff out there. about them. I mean, they're on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're registering, we're making it happen, and it's good to see, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, keep using your brain, people. It's a very sharp tool.
That's hard.
It is.
I'm not going to do that.
I get headaches a lot. I'm like, oh, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this?
Yeah. Hey, here's Bobby Miller.
What's up, Bobby?
Shout out to Bobby Miller, who's been on KHEA.
He has. He came on with me, Benchmark. I'm waiting on Bobby. He's going to be coming over pretty soon to give us an estimate to redo our kitchen. Woo-hoo.
There you go.
Yeah.
What are you going to have done to it? When you say redo, I think of like new cabinets. New
Yeah, we're
floors,
going to
stuff.
just no. We remodeled our entire house. The only thing we didn't touch was our kitchen when we moved in. But he's coming to do cabinets and countertops and backsplash. You know, the usual.
Yeah. So here's another question. This one's from Robert again, and this may be the last one that we have time for.
Make it
Robert
good.
wants to know, big question.
Huge.
When is the physical location of the Gun Vault of Texas LLC going to open?
Bro, you need to rewind and listen to the first 5 minutes. We are looking for a location right now. We have our feelers out. We found a spot that we like. We're waiting on the landlord to get back with us, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But we are staying in Galveston County. I would love to stay in Santa Fe to put tax dollars back there. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We move somewhere else, but it will be Galveston County. And, Bobby, it'll be close to you, buddy. Knock on wood.
Knock on desk.
Yeah, particle board.
Well, this is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. Anthony, thanks for hanging out this morning.
This has been Talk with Anthony. We appreciate it. We'll be back, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know, many be